Hey guys, Budget Jedi here. Received a nice package from the UK from my friend Boshek71, and he was here. Apparently he sent me some white vermouth. Just kidding. Let's open this up. Check it out, guys. Boshek71 sent me a Deadpool comic, which is really awesome. I've never seen this. This is sure to be very entertaining. He sent me what he's calling Deadpool. I'm really excited about this. This is the Marvel Legends 6-inch Deadpool. And also, as an extra, he sent me the 6-inch Punisher. I don't know what to say, Boshek71. A million thanks. These two are very hard to find. I've never seen them in stores. And I love that you gave me Punisher as well, because Deadpool loves his weapons. But this figure particularly, I never thought I would have. So it was a real pleasure to receive it all the way from the UK. Alright, so I've been having a lot of fun with my Deadpool and Punisher figures because they're all about weapons. So I gave them a lot of weapons, some of which are from the dollar store. You can get tons of these for $1. And I've got some accessories here from the dollar store wrestling sets. And I've got tons of weapons and small accessories for the 6-inch scale from the Resource line. Tons of them. Now, I was thinking it would be so awesome if I had a diorama where I can literally show off all these weapons. And to do that, I'm going to draw direct inspiration from the Marvel Legends community, specifically the likes of Slings of Web, Bob the Odd, Al Figures, and Michael Wiseman Art. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but I'll put all the links down below for the channels that you guys should really check out. They make very, very impressive stuff. Now, when it comes to 6-inch or 1/12 scale dioramas, it's all about these props and accessories, and I'm very excited to use them in this type of diorama. And I've never really done this before, so I'm very excited to try it out anyway. I found these barrels, for example, from the dollar store. You take some sandpaper and rub them. It looks a lot more realistic. And here are some more diorama props that I made and or found. Alright, so when it comes to props, I wanted some good props, and I knew I had to spend some money. I went to the craft store, and as you can see, I got this 1/12 scale sofa chair. This was the only one I could find. This was $6, and I bought some beer bottles. This was $3, and a little phone. You can also find this on eBay, I realized. This was $2, and this little teddy bear was 25 cents at the checkout line. And of course, these are from previous dioramas and wrestling figures. These were probably a couple of bucks. This is one of those things that came with a pizza. I just took one because it looks like an IKEA table for the 1/12 figures. And like I mentioned before, I got a tip from Al Figures on these $1 barrels. And if you take some sandpaper to them, they look really nice and rubbed. And finally, I got this do-it-yourself straws, which I plan to use as piping in the diorama room. This was from Five Below for $3. I've got some leftover craft sticks here. You can get 100 of these for like $1. And this is going to be perfect for this diorama. The way I cut them is I take the ends of these craft sticks and I put a deep groove. I basically score, which is basically putting a deep groove. I don't even have an X-Acto knife. I have a box cutter here. And I'm putting a deep groove at the ends and make sure I do it on both sides. And when you do that, you'll find that these things snap off really easily. It's an example of an easy to make prop. If you take 8 of these craft sticks and make 9 of the shorter ones and glue them together, like I used Elmer's here, you can make one of these. You can make a pallet. So I purchased this insulation foam board from Home Depot for about $5.50. It's 2 feet by 2 feet, and it's plenty of material for a wall and 2 sides. And I'm going to cut this in half. So I used my knife here to cut this foam board in 2 pieces. And with this back wall piece, I'm going to use a ruler and a pencil to score a brick pattern. Here I am using a dull pencil and my metal ruler here to make the brick pattern simply by pushing it into the foam board. And as you can see, I've made a whole wall out of it. This is going to be the back wall of my diorama. For the painting, I'm using all acrylic paint from craft store. These are very cheap and very easy to use. They dry quickly. Acrylic paint is water-based. They're about 69 cents each when they're not on sale. So now I'm painting the brick wall, and I'm doing a black wash. That's really only to get the in-between lines, which is basically black acrylic paint with lots of water. I'm going to just put it all over the wall here. Later on, I'm going to rub the actual bricks. Alright, so I finished my main wall here. It's looking pretty good. And in my fantasy, Deadpool's got a weapon stash inside the wall. So what I did here is, as you can see, I made a cut. I'm removing this part of it. And what I'm going to do is use this plastic mesh that I got at Michael's. This was actually 56 cents. As well as some foam board, $1 at Dollar Tree. I'm going to make it as the back wall of this. And paint this a metallic color so it looks like a weapons rack. Okay, now I've done the 3 walls here. I've actually tried to weather it as much as I could and tried to dry brush some black into it, make it a little dirty and uneven, and it's come out good enough. It was kind of a rushed job, but here's a 3rd wall that I wanted to go on the right side. I actually wanted a door here, and then I thought about it and I said, you know, that's a little bit boring, so I wanted to maybe convert it into a window instead. I think that would be good for some action shots. Now here is the secret armory that I wanted to talk about. The secret door here, I cut that out and I put the metal, the plastic mesh in there. And this is the final result. This door is connected just using a piece of duct tape. And on the other side, I am using staples. I'm using a little piece of staples to stop the door where it should stop. Staples are very easy to use, and they punch right into the foam. And I'm also going to use these tiny pieces of staples as actual hanging hooks for the weapons. And so I'm going to just break off pieces of 2 staples and literally just stick them in there for hanging the weapons. So as you can see, I've positioned the plastic straws along the room here, and I only bought 1 pack of 3, so I kind of ran out, and I'm using parts of it as real straw. I took some straws here from Starbucks because I ran out. Now as you can see, I ran it in the middle of the room, and that is because I want to use some of this straw as the handle for this secret door, and I'm going to attach it via glue gun and color it with a nice black color. Now the final piece to my room is making small window panels for my other wall here. I've got leftover plastic from toy clamshells, and I cut myself a bunch of craft sticks, and so I'm going to make a frame with a little plastic inside of it, make 2 of them, fit it right in the window there. Here's my window pane. Again, plastic and craft sticks, and basically they're just going to be force fit in there just so it looks like a little bit of a real window. Here it is, my first insulation foam diorama using foam board and straws and staples, craft sticks, and glue gun. It took about 2.5 days to make, probably about $30 in accessories and material cost. It was a really fun and great learning experience. Very happy with the result. I look forward to working with this stuff again. Special thanks to Al Figures, Michael Wiseman, Bob the Odd. You know, anyone who wants to order or do dioramas like this, you guys need to check out the links below. These guys are on the next level with dioramas. So much more detail and quality. So please go and subscribe. Their channel links are either on the screen or below. But finally, the main purpose of this dio is to show off my accessories and cool weapons that I have, and of course to have all kinds of fun with my Marvel Legends figures. So let me get down like Slings of Web and KJ Hulk and put on some music and have fun with posing.
¿Acaso fue tu amor? Me has engañado. El juramento aquel era fingido. Solo siento, mujer, haber creído.
Finally, thank you to Boshak71 for the figures. I'm going to be having lots of fun with them. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. See you guys on the next one.